Mark, disappointing to not come away with anything last night after what seemed to be a game you're in control of?
Yes, 100%. I thought we were poor. Thought we deserved nothing. Thought we got what we deserved. And although we controlled the game, although we were predominantly very comfortable, I thought it was disappointing. Yeah, not a good night.
What do you put that down to?
Very interestingly, I keep talking about attitude 24/7. Your attitude defines your life. Your approach to whatever you do. It doesn't matter whether you're taking your bins out in the morning or you're playing a League One game, Cup game. Your attitude, how you approach a game, will determine what you're going to do with your life. And I keep on speaking about it. And I thought, I wouldn't say that our attitude was particularly poor, but it wasn't where it should be. A better way to describe it would be, I actually watched, funnily enough, I don't watch opposition managers' interviews, I don't care about them. But I watched Gary's interview from the last game we played them, and he said his team lacked personality, and that's exactly what I thought watching us tonight. So yeah, we controlled the game, but with no real personality to impose ourselves on it. And that's the big thing that disappointed me, and I think that falls into attitude.
Is that the first time you felt that with these bunch of players?
Yes, and I also think part of it is the youth and experience, so part of it's learning. I spoke to Mike before the game tonight, and Mike purposely stayed quiet in the warm-up and just let to see what happened, and he said it was just very muted from the guys. They're young, they're learning. Every day is an experience. I know it's an old cliche, but every day is a learning day, and we're going to get some of that along the journey, and might not be happy about it, but I have to accept that there's going to be peaks and troughs, and they need our help, no doubt about it, and we're here, and we want to help, and we will help, and we'll continue to help. So as much as I am bitterly disappointed and I want to be angry, I have to recognise what we are and where we are.
You never want to lose a game, you never want to lose a game in that manner, but is this competition the best competition to do that in, to get that out of the system, rather than, for example, if it had happened last Tuesday?
Yeah, ultimately, but I said to answer your question, yes, but we're not in a position where I think we made a lot of changes tonight, but we don't make changes to give people minutes. It's about putting a team out that we think can win a game, and our approach to how we're going to win the game. But yeah, if there was ever a competition, God forbid, I don't want to belittle it, because we want to go as far as we can, and that's why I'm pretty angry. I'd rather win on Saturday and get 3 points in League One and lose tonight. But I want to make it clear, I'm not happy with loss tonight by any stretch of the imagination.
Jacob Davenport came off after an hour. 2 questions: how is he? And secondly, how do you think he did?
I thought he did very well. I thought he distributed the ball really, really well. Breaks lines, can spray it about. He's got a really good understanding of the 6 role. He has hurt his hamstring. At what level, I don't know. And for people who aren't at the game or don't know, he wasn't in a load compromised position to play tonight. His sprint distances were particularly low, so it's just a really unfortunate setback.
No Jay Ben tonight. What's the situation with him?
Jay's got a problem with his knees, just a bit of, I'm going to say, tendonitis, so he just needs managing. He's had a really fractured time since he's come to the club in terms of fitness. It's been really sporadic, really on and off, and the decision was made just to offload him for a few weeks, and he's been at least, I'm going to say, 7 to 10 days already, so he's still got a little bit to go. But again, through no fault of his own or anybody else, he's just getting persistent pain in his knee, so we're at the mercy of his pain basically and his threshold. But it has been decided just to take him out of that environment. We took him out a few days on, a few days off, so we've just decided to completely offload him.
A few more questions. Danny Mandroya, we've not seen anything of him yet. We're obviously not going to catch up before the weekend. What's the situation with him? Is he close?
Yes, he'll be back in full training on Monday.
How are you treating this weekend? What's the plan?
We are actually going to... So we're going to give the lads a break. They need some time off. They need some time to recharge and recuperate. They need some time away from the club, away from each other, away from ourselves. We've been absolutely flat out since the first day of pre-season. Lads have had very little rest recovery. Every game Saturday, Tuesday. Certain players are completely overloaded, so we played somebody this year, and the team we played didn't play particularly well, didn't get a great result. The manager got them in the next day. I don't work like that. Our schedule's done well in advance. If I thought the lads deserved to come in, I'd bring them in. If I thought they deserved to come in and run, I would do that. But they absolutely deserve a break and deserve a rest, and that's what they'll get.